All right, it's a Tuesday in the gym, and the Legends Qualifiers are happening right now. I don't need to do any of the qualifiers because I'll get an invite because I won Legends last year. I haven't done any of the qualifiers. I just feel like I should probably do one of them. What workout is this? 24 point what? So Josh and Lauren have decided to do 24.2 today, which is a 20-calorie row, a toaster bar, 20 single-arm dumbbell shoulder to overhead in a 16-minute AMRAP. So this workout totally fits with what I was going to do first in my training session today. So I'm just going to do the qualifier with them. Because it's fun, it's a lot of camaraderie, and I can help them sort of find a pace as they're pacing off of me and vice versa. It's fun to be on a team, helping them qualify for Legends. At the same time, I can just kind of have some fun and get fit at the same time doing a workout like this. So a couple things I really like about Territory Foods is that you can choose your own adventure. Whether you're paleo, Whole30, low carb, or going after performance nutrition, you can customize your food preferences. This is also made by localized chefs as opposed to one big manufacturing house. So you know what you're getting is fresher. And they have twice weekly deliveries, so you're not gonna run out, and you also don't have food getting old in the fridge. This is fresh, not frozen food. Today I'm having the chicken enchiladas for lunch, and they're great. It's really great to have fresh ingredients, something that feels homemade, but I didn't have to make it. It was in the fridge, got home, popped it in the microwave for a few minutes. Right now, Territory is offering $25 off your first order of 6 or more meals. Head to the link in my description box or use my code JASON25 at checkout. My strategy on a workout like this is to try to find the right pace on the row where I'm going to be slightly recovering. I think of this as almost like a EMOM. If I could do a round every 2 minutes, maybe just a little bit faster than that, but I can maintain that the whole time, I'll get 8+ rounds, and I think that's a pretty good score on this particular workout. So I'm going to try to find a pace on the rower that doesn't kill me, but that will allow me to move really quickly through toes to bar. 8 toes to bar is just not a... So I want to get there, get on the toes to bar, move quickly through those, pick up that dumbbell with my left arm, get 10 out of the way with my weak arm, switch to 10 with my strong arm, which was my right arm, then get back on the rower at a pace that has my heart rate recovering a little bit, my heart rate coming down just a smidge. So we're to see if that strategy works. As we get past the 12-minute mark of the 16-minute AMRAP, see if I can pick it up just a little bit so I can get 8 plus a couple of reps. That's my plan on this one. And what's fun about qualifiers like this, if I was actually doing this as a qualifier, is that it's 2 weeks to turn in your scores. So you could test a strategy, and if it doesn't work well, you could retest the workout because there's a little more wiggle room, a little more space to test out these workouts, a little more time to test out these workouts. So that's the plan. I'm gonna get warm, and we're gonna do it. On Tuesdays, we typically do a lot of shoulder to overhead work or inverted pushing. So a lot of it is this anyway. So I'm not doing handstand push-ups this morning and instead doing these single arm dumbbell shoulder to overhead along with toes to bar. It's perfect as a substitution for the first part of the workout today. We'll move on to jerk work after this. We'll be nice and warm for that. So I really like being super warm before we do Olympic lifting. This is gonna be great. that went as planned. I was basically right at 2 minutes the entire time. I had maybe 10 seconds, 12 seconds on the last round to sneak in 4 calories on the rower. There's just not a lot of time to get back to that rower. If I was to redo the workout, I think I would just try to figure out how to get in the rower faster. That was this one part where I felt like I was dilly-dallying, like I was trying to reset the rower, trying to get it to show up. Like you push menu and then just row to get it to show up, and it just takes time there. Like it costs like 3 or 4 seconds every round there. And 3 or 4 seconds times 8 rounds is like 30 extra seconds. So if I could have figured out how to get in that rower faster, that would be where I think I could buy, another 5 calories on that final row. If the leaderboard was that tight, this is the type of workout where you can't have any breaks, any mistakes, any hesitations, any issues with the rower. My original plan was like holding an 1100 on the rower, but I found that was taking a little too much time, a little more time than I wanted it to. So after round 1, I held 1200 plus on the rower. And then towards the last half of the row, I tended to recover. So I'd find myself getting up into the 1300s. At that point, the last row, I just sent it. I was, high 12s, 1300 the whole row. Got the rest of the day of training to do here now. So let's give it a go. We've got one more piece for the day, 5 rounds, 500 meter row, 12 burpees over the rower, into 5 rounds, 500 meter ski, 12 line facing burpees. It's 10 rounds. This is a 30-minute workout, maybe a little faster, barely, but it's just some solid conditioning. And we've got 32 minutes. Oh, 42? Do we call the 42 audible? Yeah, all right. So we go off this clock here, and we'll just shout out a number like, okay, we're starting at the 41 or the 42. So that's what we're doing.
In my home, baby, please put down the phone.
2,500 meter row, 2,500 meter ski, 120 total burpees. Good, done. All right, that's a morning of training. Fun to do the Legends Qualifier. Hey, if you are interested in doing the Legends Qualifier, it is still going right now while I'm publishing this. If you're watching this video in a week or two, the Legends Qualifier is not still running, but there's still time. I think it's fun to do qualifiers because it gives you a chance to feel the pressure, to record your workouts, to use the camera to set up the weights and time and all of that stuff, have to upload the video. These are all things that you want to practice for obviously qualifiers and for quarterfinals and semifinals when we get to do that next year on our way to the CrossFit Games again. So the more reps you get in qualifiers and in competition, the more experience you have, the more you learn. It's really fun. And as always, guys, your best days are ahead of you. Get bolder, not older. See you next time.